Welcome back to the channel. Today we're re-diving into one of the most chaotic moments in the early church, the riot in Jerusalem. This is the story of how one man's arrival set off a chain reaction of fear, anger, and violence that changed the course of Christianity. Let's explore what happened when the Apostle Paul returned to Jerusalem and why the entire city exploded. Our story begins with Paul, a missionary and a controversial figure everywhere he went. After years of planting churches and preaching to Gentiles, he decides he must return to Jerusalem. Paul knows the risks. He's been warned multiple times that danger is waiting for him there, but he believes this is God's will. When he arrives, the church welcomes him warmly. Paul shares powerful stories of how the gospel is transforming Gentiles, and the leaders are thrilled, but they're also concerned. Rumors are spreading that Paul is telling people to abandon the law of Moses and disrespect the temple. The church leaders know these rumors are false, but they also know they're dangerous. To calm the tension, they propose a plan. They ask Paul to join 4 men in a purification ritual at the temple. This public act is designed to show everyone that Paul still respects Jewish tradition. Paul agrees, having no interest in causing division. He goes to the temple daily, following every step of the ritual, but the peace doesn't last. Someone sees Paul, and everything changes. One day, a group of Jews from Asia spot Paul in the temple. They had opposed him before, and they instantly jump to conclusions. They accuse Paul of teaching against the Jewish people, the law, and the temple. But then comes the explosive accusation that Paul brought a Gentile into the inner courts of the temple. This accusation is completely false, but the rumor spreads like wildfire. In seconds, everything erupts. The entire city of Jerusalem shakes with uproar. People rush from all directions. Paul is grabbed, dragged out of the temple, and the gates are slammed shut. The mob starts beating him violently, intending to kill him right there. Nearby, Roman soldiers see the chaos. Their commander immediately deploys troops, who race down into the temple courts. When the crowd sees the soldiers, the beating stops. The people pull back, but their shouting only grows louder. Some yell that Paul is a traitor. Others shout that he's a troublemaker. Most don't even know why the riot started. The commander can't make sense of the chaos, so he orders Paul to be arrested. The soldiers drag Paul toward the barracks for his own protection, but the mob surges behind them, screaming for his death. The scene becomes so violent that the soldiers have to lift Paul and carry him over their heads.